Steve from Custom Table Tennis, we just thought we'd have a look at these new, well, we got the other two, and then they said the others would be following on, and here they are. So this is the first look. This is the hybrid, Omega 8, and this is the hybrid version. What we do like is actually we can distinguish what they are. They've all got different colour ends, so we're not fumbling around with them, very, very similar. So we like the packaging. That's the other side of it. It's a 2-in-1, and what that means is, historically, that's the back of the packet. You can pause on there. We're not even offered the 1.9 version in Europe, so don't worry about that. This is it's available in Max or 1.9, and 1.9 is a little bit of a waste of time, to be quite honest, if you're getting this type of rubber. So as you can see, this is the 52.5, and it's the hybrid. So it's the hybrid of Europe and Tensor technology and Chinese sticky top sheet. So first of all, the claim is it's AI engineered. That's the first thing to note, and it's a lighter version than Jekyll and Hyde. So let's just have a look. Without further ado, we'll have a look at it. Let's get it out of the packet. I'll get the packet out of the way. The hybrids come with this protective sheet. The Jekyll and Hyde's not a hybrid, but it's claiming that it's lighter. So I'm gonna have to get that off to do it correctly. So let me pull that off completely. What we do like the more distinguished print, so you can actually see what the rubber is. We get people with magnifying glasses and all sorts, and they can't read it. So that's just changed to 69. We're having to use these scales, so it'll round up or round down. And then the claim is it's lighter. So I'm hoping, and I've not done it, I'm doing it live. So this is the Jekyll and Hyde, which is a 47.5. So it should be lighter. And let's have a look at the Jekyll and Hyde. Yeah, so there we go. So we've got 75 on the Jekyll and Hyde. And then on this one, we'll do it again. We've got the 69. So, yeah, it is lighter. So we'll give them that. So that's good. So even though, we get back to the packaging, we've clearly got the 47.5 on the Jekyll and Hyde. And on the Omega 8 hybrid, we've got 52.5. So somehow they've managed to get a harder, lighter rubber. And we think this is going to be really, really popular. So we'll put that to one side. That's the first look. We'll do when we've got county players who've tried it. We will have a proper review. But this is just the first look. I'll get that on there. So I'll be going out for testing. The one that people are asking for, the one that everybody wants to know about, is this one. What I'll do is I'll show you the old version first so you can see the packaging. I've got them in Max as well. So this is it's number 2 on our best-selling list next to Jekyll and Hyde. It's an incredible rubber, especially with a few layers of the Xiom click glue. That's the front of the packet. And then that's the back of the packet. It says polyball, dynamic friction. They've got all this stuff. They're not carrying that forward. They just want more room on here to get the print bigger so people can actually see. But this has been around probably 5 years maybe before they replaced it. It's been so popular, and we know that people are queuing up to try this particular version. I've got lots of sponsored players and county players using this. Control is phenomenal. So without further ado, I'll tell you what, I'll show you the packet of the new one. So this is the Omega 8 version in the Euro. And then you've got your 2-in-1 as well. What the 2-in-1 means, if you don't actually know, 2-in-1, it's a little bit like they're using, following on from the Jekyll and Hyde principle. I'll show you the back while I'm talking. If you've got a rubber that's really, really high speed and spin, the control normally dips. But they've managed to do these in such a way that the control is still very, very high, and even intermediate players are using these things. So here we've got it again, the lighter version of the Jekyll and Hyde. Well, I'll bring that back in a moment. and this one's on a 45. But what I want to do first, before we know what the weight of the Jekyll and Hyde is compare it to the, I won't say the outgoing model because people still want this one, but this one should come, yeah, it just comes with the paper top sheet. So let's, without further ado, let's have a look at the weight of the new Omega 8 Euro. 66. So yeah, that's a good weight. I'm thinking it should be a little bit lighter or round about the same, and considering that players are wanting harder and harder rubbers, let me bring the other one in now. So that's the 08. This is the, I keep saying outgoing 7, but people still want it. It won't be getting discontinued or coming off the list. So that one. So it's good that it's round about the same. So that's extraordinary. In fact, that's even a gram heavier. So we're basically what we've got a 42.5 on the old version. Yeah, and that's the old version. It's got all the print on there. But actually, I prefer the fact that they've tidied all that up. You've just got your relevant information on there. It grieves me a little bit. I've said before that we have to cut off this bit that says made in Germany. It's down as more speed and spin with retaining the same amount of control. So we're going to do this, get this tested. I'm going to get county players on it, and players who have been asking for it. The players are using the 7, and this is the new 8, and it's around about exactly the same weight, even though, as I've said, if we go back to this packet again, even though we're going up 2.5 degrees harder. Lighter version, light but powerful 2-in-1 performance. So I think this is going to be an absolute, it's going to be massive. I just know this version is going to be the best-selling version because the old version has been our best-selling version. So have a look at how many rubbers have been in between. So if you didn't know, that first number, 79, it's on the ITTF LARC list of approved rubbers. So that is the manufacturer's number. And then the 57 was the 57th rubber that Xiom developed. And this one is the 89th. So as you can see there's been a lot of rubbers in between. What we're looking at, 32 if my maths is correct. So there's been 32 rubbers. So we've been we're excited. Yeah, it's just straightforward grip. It's not hybrid. It's going to be very, very similar, but we suspect that this is going to be a better version. They literally don't bring out another rubber unless, hence why the Omega 7 has been around for 5 years, maybe even more. And before they bring out a new one, they won't bring out a rubber unless it's an improvement. I will say that. They just don't bring rubbers out willy-nilly. But delighted to bring these out. Of course, they're on the black cardboard sponge. And everybody's been waiting with bated breath to see, because they buy the 7 on the strength of it keeps the weight down. You're not looking at a bat that's 190. You're looking at a bat that's about 170, even possibly less depending on your blade. So delighted to bring you this. We think it's going to do really, really well. Steve from Custom Table Tennis. Hit the like and subscribe. And until next time, bye for now.